Hello, Assalamualaikum everyone, Azim here. I hope all of you are feeling well today. In today's video, we will talk about cooperative learning in pedagogy. As usual, before we dive into the video, let me explain the meaning of cooperative learning. So, what is cooperative learning? It's basically a way of teaching where students work together in small teams to achieve shared learning goals. Sounds cool, right? It's all about teamwork, collaboration, and most importantly, mutual support. Everyone in the group has a part to play, and everyone's success is tied together. Now, let's talk about the key features that make cooperative learning so powerful. First up, we have the individual accountability, which means that every member of the group is responsible for their own learning and for contributing to the group's success. You can just sit back and relax. Everyone's effort matters. Next is something super important, which is face-to-face interaction. In cooperative learning, students don't just work alongside each other. They actually engage in meaningful conversation, share ideas, and support one another. It's about building connections while learning together. We've been talking about cooperative learning, and trust me, there's so much to love about it. I could go on forever about its benefits, but let me just share a couple of highlights because there's a lot more we need to cover for today. First, let's talk about the academic side. One of the biggest benefits is that cooperative learning promotes active engagement and deeper learning. When students work together, they're not just passively absorbing information, they are discussing, questioning, and really digging in. That makes the learning stick so much better. And then, there's the psychological benefit. This one's a game changer. Cooperative learning can actually boost student confidence and helps reduce anxiety throughout the entire learning process. Imagine feeling more comfortable, supported, and confident while you are learning. That's what this approach is all about. That's it for explanation of cooperative learning. Now we will talk about what happened during the peer teaching cooperative learning class presentation for that day. First of all, before the class started, we were divided by group of 4, which consists of 6 students, and each group was named based off drugs because the teaching approach for that class is about drugs. To make things even more organized, the teacher gave each of the group a different colored ribbon. How cool is that? It made it super easy to identify which group we belong to. And honestly, it added a nice touch of fun and team spirit to the whole setup. Once everyone was settled, the teacher kicked things off by explaining the purpose of the day's class, really setting the tone for what we were about to learn. But here's the best part. They used a chant as a learning cue to get us all pumped and motivated. Then the teacher gave us a short brief about what will happen in the class. Basically, all of the groups will be separated in their own designated station around the college cafeteria and need to complete the group tasks that will be given to them by the teachers. There's only 4 stations around the cafeteria. However, it requires a lot of team efforts to actually pass each of every one of it. This is where cooperative learning teaching methods comes into play. I forgot to mention, this peer teaching games reminds me of the Explorers games where you are given a clue by the person in charge whenever you manage to finish it off. Before we started the Explorers game, Teacher Mupris turned up the music for the warming up session. Each group had to form its own little circle and start moving around. But here's the twist. Every time we passed by one of the teachers, we had to stop and copy their warm-up moves. Whether it was jumping, stretching, or something totally goofy. Honestly, it was quite hilarious watching everyone trying to keep up with the different moves. The music, the energy, and the teamwork, it was the perfect way to kick things off and get everyone pumped for the games.
The first station that we had to go through is the puzzle station. However, the station is not that hard because of our team effort in the game.
Once we completed the puzzle, Teacher Ellen gave us our next clue. We had to find Teacher Mukris. At Teacher Mukris station, the task was to use bamboo skewers to take a colored ball out of a box in under 3 minutes. Sounds simple, right? No, it was so tricky and required a ton of patience. Everyone was super focused, but we also had a lot of laughs trying to get those balls out without messing up, but of course we still messed up a bit. After we finished the challenge at Teacher Mukris station, we headed to Teacher Atika station. This time we had to fill in the blanks with the names of the drugs. It wasn't easy, but with some teamwork, we managed to nail it. Then, it was off to the final challenge at Teacher Shaukina stations. Here's the twist. We had to draw a syringe using a marker, but the marker was tied with 6 strings. Our whole group had to balance the marker together to complete the drawing. It was chaotic, but so much fun. Our group managed to finish early, then comes other group for numbers 2, 3 and 4. To conclude, the cooperative learning session led by teachers for that day is this approach encouraged students to be cooperative and actively engaging in the class. I think that the peer teaching class managed to meet the requirements and managed to make us understand what is the component needed for the approach of cooperative learning sessions. That's it for my content today. I hope you all learned a thing or two about cooperative learning. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on pedagogy and learning. Thank you.